Urban Therapy with Sun 752. This your daily go getism number 727 for September 29th, 2016. Listen, tonight I want to talk to y'all about starving for a victory. Starving for a victory. You know what it's like to be starving for a victory? That means that you've been down for a minute. You know what it means to be down for a minute. You probably definitely know what it means to be down for a minute. When you're used to feeling a certain kind of way or having things a certain kind of way, you get used to a certain type of lifestyle, and then certain things change in your life that throw you off of your square from what you're used to. So let's say that you were a very happy person normally. You were a positive person. You was always trying to help people, uplift people, give people a perspective and a feeling that they may not have had before with other people that they had dealt with. You were just, that firecracker, that person that people like to see coming because they knew that you will always want to lift them up some kind of way. Whether you did it by jokes, whether you did it by, dropping jewels on them, or whether you did it by, consciousness, whatever. And let's say you have a bout with depression. You have a bout with depression, and it takes you out of sorts for a good while. So all of the positivity that you used to put out there, you're just not able to do it. You're trying to save your own life. And what I mean by trying to save your own life, depression feels like a part of your life has been taken away from you. The happy part, the positive part, the loving part, the vital part, the vitality part. It takes all of that away. So when you are battling depression, if you've had serious bouts with depression and you don't feel like you've been winning them, so you're still in the trenches and you're trying to really get it together, it makes it hard for you. And if you go through it for a long time, you're going to miss the old way that you used to be. And you may reminisce about how you used to be. If you can remember. Sometimes depression can get so bad that you can forget when you were up and upbeat and upwardly mobile, positive and strong and vital and feeling relevant. You can forget about all of that. So, if you're battling depression for a while, sometimes you have your good days and your bad days, and a lot of times your good days aren't really all that good, but your bad days are really, really terrible. Living in the hood, baby. They just want to be on the video. Anyway, but if you've gone through it that long, and maybe you were going to therapy or whatever, some people choose to self-medicate. Anyway, you're starving for a victory. You're trying to come up out of this thing. And maybe there's a part of you that remembers that they know how to get up out of this thing, but this battle is just really, really strong. Depression can be a formidable foe that you have to relearn time and time again about how to defeat them. So, you know what I'm saying? You've been down for a while and you're starving for a victory. So when you get that victory, it can put you on the road to recovery. And you feel like you're on the road to success. But until you get that first victory, that first sign of victory, that promise, it's going to be tough for you. And I was just talking about depression on that segment. But you can be down financially. And I think a lot of people know what it's like to be down financially, man. To really have had it like that at one time, being able to, beat the mall up and tear the club up, drive around whatever you wanted to drive, whip whatever, live wherever you wanted to live, stack paper. When you're used to that situation and you take an L some kind of way, maybe through a divorce, a messy breakup, a bad business deal, a failed business venture, and now you're struggling again. Now you're struggling just to make ends meet. Now you gotta watch everybody else whip. You gotta watch them moving into their new crib. You gotta watch them beat up the mall. You gotta conserve money at the club. if you into that. Whatever, you know, it don't have to necessarily be a club. It could be a restaurant or something like that. You gotta watch your dollars. Where before you used to just go in there and wild out, ball out, and you miss that. You get tired of struggling. You get tired of struggling. You get tired of, you know, maybe you're working hard, but what you're working hard at just ain't paying. You know, and you're trying to get back on your feet, and it's tough. You're starving for a victory. You're starving for a victory. You know, you need that light. You need to be able to see that light at the end of the tunnel. That light that says, okay, I'm about to get this money back. I'm about to be all right. You know what the crazy part about that part is? When you're down for a while, your values change. They do. So maybe certain things that were important to you when you had the money the first time start not to be as important to you the second time after the struggle. And so even when you get this money, when you get the money back, it doesn't feel the same. It doesn't always feel the same. And I'm not saying that this is the way that it is for everybody. I'm just kind of outlining some of the things that can happen to some people. So it may be a situation where, you know, before you really was living like that, and it was important for you to live like that. Now, it's like whatever. It's like whatever. Like, look, if I get it, I get it, and if I don't, I don't. But it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Like, you may just learn to live modestly where before you were more flamboyant and flashy. But you're starving for a victory. You know, you need that light at the end of the tunnel. I mean, starving for a victory can go in so many different directions. Maybe in a relationship, you haven't been able to find that love that you've been looking for. You know, maybe you get sex, but you haven't been able to find love. Maybe you can get companionship, but you haven't been able to find love. Something on a deeper level. And you're looking for that victory. Because you might be dating around, you might be seeing people or whatever, but that spark isn't there. When you finally meet the one that pulls at these heartstrings a little bit. Finally, once again, you get back in the saddle. You starving for a victory. And luckily, a victory seems like it's in your sights once again. Because you're starving for a victory. It's crazy. So, you know, if you don't get nothing else out of this video, just think about some of the times when you have had to change your life from being one way to another way. And, you know, we talk about it all the time, how much stress that change can cause. But when you're down for a while, you're still starving for that victory, man, you just need that symbol of hope. That light at the end of the tunnel, man, you know what I mean? Somebody needs to just flip on the switch. Help me out. Because I need this victory. It could be something that you used to do well, man. It could be basketball, it could be shooting pool, it could be a performing art, it could be a whole lot of things. And you haven't been winning in a while. And you need that one victory to let you know that you're still good at it. You're starving for that victory. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours. And remember, when we talking about starving for a victory, man, we mean that you've been down or you haven't been as good at something as you remember being. And you get to wondering if you'll ever be as good as you were before. But trust me, you can always reinvent yourself. Always. You know? Weight loss is one of those things where people sometimes feel like they need a victory. You know, you might be doing a lot of cardio, doing a lot of weight training and all of that, but you're not dropping the weight. Maybe you're looking good, but you're not dropping the weight. And you want to drop the weight. So you need something to let you know that you can lose these pounds, if that's important to you. I think that it's more important to look good, look great and feel great. But if feeling great means losing the pounds for you, What can I say about that? Probably a lot of things, but I'm not going to say it. The Mind Right Body Better Fitness program is this Saturday, the 1st of what? October. Woo! It's crazy. This year is almost out of here. 1st of October, October 1st. The Mind Right Body Better Fitness program at the McVeigh Recreation Center, 400 East Ontario Street, on the corner of Ontario and D Street. 10 o'clock a.m. in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Make sure y'all come through and check us out. Come get your workout on, man. Start working on your new body, your 2017 beach body. Do that in 2016. Don't wait until the first of the year, because it ain't going to work. Start being dedicated now, and it will work. Alright? Other than that, I'll holler at y'all later. Oh, don't forget about the Daily Go Get 'Em Ism show every single day. Every single day at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. As a matter of fact, I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.